Hey folks, Sharpen on Point here. Today I'm reviewing the Cold Steel Drop Forged Bowie. I'm going to dive right in with the specs and figures that you should know. The blade length is 6 3/4 inches. The handle length is 4.5 inches. The blade thickness is 5 millimeters. As you can see here, the steel is 52100 high carbon. It weighs 11.8 ounces. The sheath is Secure-X, which is like Cold Steel version of Kydex. It goes in there and it snaps in and is form-fitted nicely. You have this retaining strap, which you don't really need. It's just there. And then on the back of this nylon portion of the sheath, you have this cool feature which combines Velcro and a snap, so you can unfold that and put it on your belt without having to take your belt off. Oh, and it's made in Taiwan. And as far as pricing goes, I got it for like maybe around $50. On KnifeCenter.com right now, it's $54. On Amazon, it's a little bit more. So, on to the review itself. I'm going to start with maybe the concerns or maybe cons. It's mainly about the handle. The handle is kind of mainly the issue, but they're not big issues. One would be the fact that it's metal, and metal conducts heat away from your hand if you're going to use it in a cold environment. So if you live up north, something to think about. Also, it's just metal, so it's not grippy. It can be slippery, and there's just this coat of like silvery stuff that they put on there. That's not entirely. It's not bad. It's not entirely slick, but once it gets wet, that could be an issue. But I think that's why this is important. That comes into play, the guard, so it doesn't slip that way, and then the lanyard, so you can put something around your hand, so it doesn't slide that way. So those are the main concerns. Everything else is pretty much excellent. This is the overall excellent Bowie knife. The point is really, really sharp and pointy. The blade itself came sharp, which I really appreciate. I like them to come sharp because I'd rather just keep a blade sharp than get it sharp, if you know what I mean. I think it's easier to just maintain the sharpness. The handle is fairly comfortable for being metal, for just being plain metal, because they've rounded everything nicely. It's got some heft to it. It's nice. You can chop. I like the length of it. It's a 6 3/4 inch blade, which I think is like right in the Goldilocks zone of knife blades, because anything around 7 inches, you know, it's like not too short, not too long. It can do almost everything. It can do pretty much everything well. It's got this choil, so you can do detail work. It's got some heft. You can chop pretty well with this. And I like the full flat ground. The sheath is excellent. You know, it doesn't require a whole lot of force to put it in or out, but it's going to retain it pretty well in there. So, excellent sheath, excellent blade. Oh, and the actual design of it, the shape, I like how this handle is at an angle. It kind of curves downward. To me, that's really comfortable, and it helps. It kind of forward angles the blade a little bit, so it's better for chopping and things like that. And then the steel is 52100 high carbon. I don't want to say it's like a crazy like super steel, but it's an excellent steel. It's for fixed blade knives. It's like you can't really ask for much more than that, especially around the $50 range. It's really, really good. It's high carbon, and they make ball bearings out of it. It's great stuff. And I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover. So if you like this video, then you know what to do. Go ahead and like the video. If you got something to say it in the comment section below. If you want to see more, I plan to do more stuff with knives and sharp and pointy objects and shenanigans like that. So if you want to see more, subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. I will catch you next time.